Joining us to talk about the latest on the cleanup is Texas State Senator Nathan Johnson, a Democrat who represents an area including the northern part of Dallas County. Senator, thanks for joining us.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Update us on the situation right now in your region.
You know, we finally have power. The sun is finally out. It's warmed up, and that's a good thing. But for a great many people, they still don't have a stable water supply. They may not have water at all. There are some who still are without power. And as I've just been watching the images on your show, there are so many people whose ceilings have collapsed, whose pipes have burst. It was really a brutal week, and it's going to take a while for people to recover.
President Biden yesterday approved a major disaster declaration. First question, how needed was that? And secondly, of that federal assistance, the money, the support coming, what's the biggest need for the people in your district?
Right now, at the city level, we've got cities putting together money. There are people who are trying to pay for immediate repairs, whether or not things get resolved through insurance. You need to pay people to do work right now. We're going to need that. We've got infrastructure damage throughout the state. Again, all 254 counties were hit with sub-freezing temperatures, and our infrastructure has been damaged. Critical infrastructure, electricity, water, heat to buildings where doctors' offices are, hospitals knocked out. It's going to be very, very expensive. I've heard this may be the most expensive weather event in Texas history.
Now, we're hearing about people receiving staggering bills for electrical use over this cold snap, even sometimes when they had unplugged appliances to conserve as they were told to do. I know people have attributed that to what were called variable heat plans. But the country is cold right now. A lot of people are using more heat than normal. These bills still have to seem outrageous. How does this happen, and what's the next step for these people?
Yeah, we've got bills of $16,000 for a home that might have had a normal bill of $200 or $300. Now, we have a uniquely deregulated market out here that allows consumers to take risks now and then. Nobody and no consumer could ever have anticipated a multi-thousand-fold increase in their bills. And we had a failure of our entire system. And the way it's set up right now is we're shifting the risk onto the people who are freezing to death on their couches. We're not going to let that happen. The Public Utility Commission today issued orders that power companies are not going to turn off people's power, and they're not even going to send them bills until we get this stuff sorted out. We are going to fix this, but it definitely needs our immediate attention.
If people paid these exuberant amounts, will they be able to get any of that money back?
Boy, that's a great question, because some of these people were on an auto pay. Yep. I'm going to do everything I can. I do believe that we're going to be able to work with the retail electric providers. They're participants in this economy, and they want people to be safe and comfortable in their homes. It's not in their interests to gouge people and to drive people into bankruptcy. So I think we're going to be able to work through it. It's going to take a lot of goodwill and a lot of effort on the part of everyone.
Senator Johnson, if we can get personal for just a moment, after all the images that we've been able to see on social media of people huddled around with blankets, having to use candles as much as they can to light the way in the night, how does that make you feel, both from a political standpoint, but more importantly, from a personal standpoint for Texans like yourself?
Personally, it's sad. It's just when I hear about people's pets dying or individuals dying, you know, the first few hours when the snow falls, everyone says, yay, snow falls. By the second day, when people are boiling snow to flush their toilets, they haven't had any drinking water in days. I know people, some of them made it into hotels, and then the hotels lost power. It was a bad week for the state, and we will recover. The sun's out now, but we won't forget this, and it's going to be some very important lessons to us politically on how to structure things so that this does not happen again.
We have seen 12 months of a lot of firsts, Senator. Is this the first time you've seen any weather quite like this in the Lone Star State? Nothing
like this in my 30 years here. Nothing like it. It wasn't just how low the temperatures got. It was 3 degrees when I woke up midweek. But it went on all week. It was just unrelenting. And that's what made it so devastating.
Texas State Senator Nathan Johnson. Senator, thank you.
Thank you very much.